Despite continued uncertainty and restrictions related to COVID-19, the first quarter of 2021 was another solid quarter for us. It was characterized by strong equipment sales in Russia and CIS, improved aftermarket business in Germany, and good profitability. For the group as a whole, revenue increased by 13% to close to 1.3 billion SEK, and operating profit increased by 57% to 80 million kronor, which is the highest first quarter result ever. And we had an operating margin of 6.3%, which is 1.7% higher than last year. Strong cash flows supported a net cash position of 33 million kronor. Overall, I would say that we had a very strong quarter in a challenging environment. We continued our investments in our network in Germany. We initiated a partnership with Sandvik for crushers and screens in all Russia, and we signed an agreement with Nordea for financing of our working capital and investments in Germany. I would like to thank everyone for their hard work and contributions to yet another solid quarter. In Russia and CIS, the market for our main products increased by 26%. Our own unit sales increased by 31% to 297 units. Thanks to great efforts from our team and supported by our digital sales system, our aftermarket sales caught up with last year's numbers in Swedish kronor, despite a 29% depreciation of the ruble. In contracting services, we expanded our operations in our projects in Norilsk and Irkutsk despite extreme weather conditions. All in all, contracting services revenue increased by more than 50%. In Russia and CIS, our revenue grew by 20% to just over 1 billion Swedish kronor, with an operating profit of 94 million kronor, giving us an operating margin of 9.3%, which is 2.1% higher than last year. In Germany, the market for heavy trucks, based on registrations, increased 10% year-on-year and 7% quarter-on-quarter. Our new truck sales declined 21% to 136 units, as many customers held off purchases in anticipation of the new Volvo product range. Customer business activity, however, remained strong, and our aftermarket sales grew, which contributed to a lower operating loss in Germany than in Q4. In Germany, revenue decreased 6% to 260 million kronor. Gross profit increased 13% to 30 million kronor, and gross margin increased to 11.6%. Despite the improvements in gross margin, however, the operating margin decreased to -5.3% due to higher costs. The operating loss amounted to 14 million kronor. We continue our investment program in Germany, and during the quarter we announced the acquisition of 2 strategically located workshops in Limburg and Nordhausen. We also announced that we are going to build a state-of-the-art facility, greenfield, in the Hanover region. While uncertainty remains, mainly regarding supply chain concerns, our estimation is that our markets will continue to recover in the remainder of 2021. In Russia and CIS, our optimism is supported by increased activities in the so-called national projects, continued pent-up demand, increased customer activities, somehow moderated by an expectation of a potential increase in taxation. As regards Germany, we expect that a broader European recovery will boost demand. In the longer perspective, the fundamentals and business opportunities are strong.